What's going on, guys? I want to talk about rapper Cameron, right? He decided to go at Derrick Jaxn about his hypocrisy. And what also came to light was the fact that Derrick Jaxn apparently commented on his previous relationship that ended publicly, I believe a few years back. And I believe Cameron has been waiting for an opportunity to get at Derrick Jaxn, right? The perfect black man, according to these women. And also, there's another situation I just came across because Derrick is going through it. According to The Sun, there was paperwork released from the local district where they're residing of divorce papers where the wife had demanded a lump sum of alimony. And this was in 2020 of last year. During quarantine season, I believe they had broken up. And she went to live in Colorado with the kids. Not only did she want a lump sum of alimony, but she also wanted full custody of the kids. And I'm going to tell you why I think that's the reason why a lot of these women who are single mothers struggle in relationships, because they want, and also too, and this is the kicker, she also wanted all final decision making to run through her, once again controlling the situation and not allowing that situation to be run through a 50-50 situation, which is what parenting should be. That should, and I will say this. Derrick should have never gotten married if he knew he wasn't going to be faithful. I would just say that. But let's get to Cameron. All right. Let's see, because there's two different articles here, because this article here will show the back and forth they had in the Shade Room comment section. But I'm going to go over here to the Hip Hop DX first. It says Cameron took aim at embattled relationship guru Derrick Jaxn last week after the internet personally left some questionable comments in the rapper's mentions. But Derrick never responded until now. On Saturday, Jaxn shared a tribute post to the late DMX on his Instagram account, which apparently triggered Cam. This N-word been low since he got caught cheating, he wrote in an Instagram post of his own. Now he want to resurface with this post. I know new ex personally. He don't F with your kind homie. Don't try and use the sympathy card. N-word. F outta here. Go figure out how to lie, trick more women, and diss men, basically. His post there. While Cam's post got support from T.I., who has faced cheating allegations of his own, of course, Royce the 5'9", Planet Asia, Slim Thug, and more. I mean, look at that list of names. Ooh. Jaxn was undeterred and fired back. Derrick Jaxn said here, big homie, you acting like I cheated on you. This ain't the type of event to use to voice your hurt feelings about me. Respect this brother's legacy and his family more than you're doing right now. The drama kicked off on April 1st when Cameron penned a lengthy Instagram post slamming Derrick Jaxn not long after the self-described love guru admitted to cheating on his wife. See, social media allows you to be whoever you want and y'all be going for it, Cameron said in part. Now he's hiding. See, if you was cool with some of the homies, they would have helped your dumb ass out and told you what to do after you got caught. Instead, you held your girl hostage and made her do that dumbass video. Then when people told you it was dumb, you erased it. But it seems Jackson's wife, over 3 years, Danae, already knew she was in a bad situation. According to The Sun, she filed for divorce from the alleged relationship expert on August 28, 2020. She claimed they had been separated for at least 6 months at the time of filing and believes she's entitled to a divorce on the grounds that marriage is irretrievably broken with no prospects of reconciliation. She's seeking full custody of their 2 young children. And this is his post here. This was, I guess, his initial post. And this here, let's see. This was right here. I want y'all to understand something. Derrick Jaxn did this to himself. We all know this. I told y'all, stop lying to these women. Y'all want to sit up here, listen. If you consider yourself to be a man who holds himself to high esteemed, you can probably have as many as women as you want and be honest with those women. If they're not cool with sharing you with other women, then fine. Now, in Derrick Jaxn's case, he's been with his wife since he was in college, since before he became who he is now. And I think he felt a sense of loyalty to her. That's why he married her, because it fit his image. But again, at some point, you're going to get found out. When you're out here lying, when you're out here playing games, you're going to get caught up. You see, if I'm one of those type of people. If I'm considering myself a relationship expert, the main thing I'm going to stress is accountability and honesty with people. If you are a man who gets your pick of women, why do you need to lie? And the thing is that him and his wife was going to divorce. What's crazy is that Derrick Jaxn could have avoided all this if he would have went through with the divorce. There's a lot of celebrities that go through divorces. It don't bother their careers. He could have divorced her and let her go, and he could have went and did what he wanted to do. This situation that's going on now would have never occurred because his ex-wife wouldn't have said anything. Even if the side chick was to come back and say something, he's already divorced his wife. So it's really not gonna, those punches aren't gonna land as hard or as frequently. But he just had to keep his wife with him. And he just had to continue lying and dealing with all these different women because it's all about control. He wants to control everything around him, but you couldn't control the women that you were with. Now you got guys like Cameron, who and Cameron is just one of many people that Derrick Jaxn has thrown under the bus in order to placate to these women who are now turning on him. Some of them. There are those that are still going to rock with Derrick Jaxn. They're going to pretend that they're outraged, but they're still going to follow him on social media. When he starts doing, events where he's going to different places, I guarantee you those women going to be there. They're going to be there. But Derrick Jaxn has a control issue. He wants to control everybody around him, but he did a terrible job of controlling his side chicks. His side chicks wasn't having it. So obviously this is a guy who self-awareness is not the strongest. It's not his strong suit. He ruined himself and he has nobody but himself to blame. He's going to have to look himself in the mirror and he's going to have to fix his own life. He put himself in this situation. He has thrown men on the bus for years and people are wondering why are y'all going at Derrick Jaxn? He's another black man. No. He's not my brother. Listen, man, I have no issue with Derrick Jaxn. I think he's going to be just fine. I'm just about calling it as I see it. Now, Cameron's going to do what Cameron does a lot of goofy things on the internet nowadays. But again, that's him, right? But is he wrong to call out Derrick Jaxn because he felt like Derrick Jaxn, publicly trashed him or put him down over his previous relationship? That's up to him. They're grown men. They can handle it. They can handle it. So